Welcome back, guys. We'll be looking at significant figures. Now, the significant figures of a number are the digits that add meaning to the number. And although this is a worksheet, we're going to be quickly running back through the rules that you would have known already. So, starting from the first rule, it says, number one, all non-zero digits are significant. Right? So, once you don't see a zero there, you know that all the digits are significant. So for example, it says how many significant figures are in, and this number here is 12,359,673. How many significant figures does it have? Now, based on the rule that says all non-zero digits are significant, we can gather that every single digit in here is significant since there is no zero. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 significant figures. Now SF is short for significant figures, and there are 8 of them. What about in 123? 123, once again, all of these figures would be significant. So you have 3 significant figures. 5,634. All the digits are non-zero, so you have 4 significant figures. Right? So we can actually wrap that part up there. Now, item number 2 says that trading zeros are not significant. Right? And of course, when we say trading zeros, we're talking about those zeros that come after significant figures. So like, for instance, 6,000. The 3 zeros will be trading zeros. So we're saying that they are not significant, which means that there's only one significant figure here, and that is a 6. So you have 1 SF, which means significant figure. 700, you have 2 trading 0, so only the 7 is significant, so you have 1 significant figure. Good? We have 506,000. And of course, we're going to come back to that one. Alright. Let's go down and say zeros between non-zero digits are significant. Right? So the zeros that come between the non-zero digits are significant. So for instance, let us look at 12.507. Now this 0 is between 2 non-zero digits. Those 2 non-zero digits are 5 and 7. It's in between. It means that this 0 is significant. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures. There's a next reason that that 0 could be significant, which we'll soon get to. Now let's go back up to C. You have 506,000. Now these 3 zeros at the end are trading zeros, and therefore they are not significant. However, the 0 here is in between 2 non-zero digits. The 0 here is between 5 and 6, which means that this 0 is significant. However, the trading zeros are not significant. So in all here we have 3 significant figures. Those 3 significant figures are 5, 6, and the 0 that falls in between those 2 non-zero digits. The trading zeros, once again, following the rule, are not significant. Alright, taking this down. Number 4 says that zeros to the left of the first non-zero digits are not significant. Let me read that again. Zeros to the left of the first non-zero digits are not significant. Short way, we call them leading zeros. Leading zeros are not significant. Right? Once they come to the left of the first non-zero digit, they are not significant. So for instance, in 0.0004, the first significant digit is 4. So I mean, all of these zeros to the left are not significant. Good? So in all, 4, 5, and 6 would be significant. So in all, you have 3 significant figures. Right? As those zeros to the left aren't significant. Good. Coming down, 0.1020. And for a very important reason, we're going to come back to that one. Let us look at 0.00754. Those zeros that are to the left of the first significant figure are not significant. So the significant figures in this are the 7, the 5, and 4. So you have 3 significant figures. Alright, number 5. Very important. No, it says if a number ends in a 0 to the right of the decimal point, those zeros are significant. If a number ends in a 0 to the right of the decimal point, those zeros are significant. Okay, so let's look at this number down here, 0.00. Alright, now I don't want a conflict where persons will say that these two zeros are to the right of the decimal. The problem with these two zeros is that they come before any significant figure. So for that rule, all of these zeros right here are not significant. However, the zeros to the right of the 2 would be significant based on the fact that it says if it comes to the right of the decimal point, then they are significant. So all of these zeros over here are significant because they come after a significant figure and they come to the right of a decimal point. So in all, the 2 is the first significant. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good? You have 6 zeros which are significant and you have a 2. So you have 7 significant figures. Now the reasons the 0 at the beginning are not significant, as we said before, leading zeros are not significant. And even though these two zeros here are to the right of the point, they don't come after a significant figure, so they're not significant. Alright, they're still a part of the leading zero concept, so they're not significant. So in all, the 2 and the 6 zeros would be your significant figure. Alright, I hope that clarifies it for us. Now, let's go back to 4b. Now, you have 0.1020. The leading zero again, not significant. Alright, so this is not significant because it's leading. The 0 between the 1 and the 2 is significant because it comes between two significant figures. So the 1, the 0, and the 2 are significant figures. So that's 3 so far. Because of the point, the 0 at the end here is significant as it comes after a significant figure, and you have a decimal point. So in all, you have 4 significant figures. The 1, the 0 between the 1 and the 2, and the 0 that comes after the 2 because of the decimal point here. Very important that we pay keen attention to these pieces of information here.